Alright, I said before that my next statement per se was going to be about the Russia-Georgia conflict, but I found something that demands my attention immediately, so that is going to have to wait. Now, as I said in my previous video game blog, one of the games that I'm looking forward to next year is Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Now, we know very little about Episode 3. Those that played episode 1 remember that at the end, Valve had a trailer for Episode 2. And Valve released another trailer as time went on, also with a couple gameplay videos. They have not done that for Episode 3 as of yet. The reason, according to them, is that they're still finalizing the plot details, and we also can't expect Episode 3 to be released until sometime in 2009. So any information from Valve regarding Episode 3 probably won't be coming until late this year or early next year, at the earliest. Now, I found a video this morning on YouTube that claims to show a leaked alpha version of a map from Episode 3. Now, there's a lot of videos on YouTube saying, this is a trailer or a gameplay video, but all of them are either fake or fan-made or rickrolls. But this, however, shows what appears to be an actual genuine map. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on it right now. Now, first of all, this video is 9 minutes long. It's available on my favorites, as you can see on the bottom of the page, if you're on my page right now. If not, click the link to my page and go to my favorites, and it should be there. This video is 9 minutes long, and again, it claims to show segments of a alpha version for a leaked alpha version for a map in Half-Life 2 Episode 3. Now, there is nothing in this video to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this is an actual map. There is also nothing to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this is a fake map. So I'll just give you guys like my basic thoughts on the map as a whole here, because again, I cannot tell if this thing is real or fake. I mean, usually it's pretty easy to tell if something's real or if it's fake, but this is literally like just too close to call here. Anyway, the map appears to take place around the Borealis. It doesn't take place inside the ship itself, I think. I think it takes place in the dry docks surrounding the ship, because if you remember Dr. Kleiner, he said that when the Borealis vanished, it took part of the dry dock with it. So the interior of the dry dock itself seems to resemble the office areas of Aperture Science, specifically the Enrichment Center and Portal. And that's another reason why I think either be real or fake, because this video, at least the video, shows that this map is using a lot of reused materials from Portal. So again, it could be fake, but then again, if it's a genuine map, these probably just be placeholder materials for something else entirely. So again, we don't know. The game itself also appears to be switching engines several times from the Half-Life 2 version of the source engine to the Portal version of the source engine. So this could either mean that no, it's a fake map and they can only run it on Portal, or maybe it's if it's a genuine map, then Valve is actively working on integrating the two engines, because you can use all Half-Life weapons in the Portal source engine, and with the right code, you could hook the Portal gun into the Half-Life source engine and put down the portals. Also, this game does imply that Freeman, if this is a genuine map, then Freeman will be getting the Portal gun when he visits the Borealis. So, in other things here, there's also writing on the wall, like the cake is a lie and so on, and the graffiti, which, again, could be either explained by the fact that, it's a fake map, or that when the Borealis vanished, it took all of its crew, and so maybe they wrote on the walls too in like their absence, and or maybe there was something else entirely, and the graffiti is just placeholders. An incarnation of GLaDOS is present on the Borealis, so this is official. This is official map. Then GLaDOS will be returning in Episode 3 in like a different incarnation than the hanging from the ceiling supercomputer thing. All of our voice clips are recycled from Portal, so that could either mean it's fake, or that they're placeholders for new voice clips if it's official, or they're deliberately kept there to add to the atmosphere. Because there's a lot of recycled material for Portal here, like a lot of audio clips and so on and so forth. So you can go either way with that. One of the more interesting rooms I saw in this video was some sort of medical room. Had some examination tables and stasis beds from the Enrichment Center. And on the wall there are four transparent tubes. They appear to be part appeared to be segments for the weighted storage cube transportation system seen in the Enrichment Center. And inside every one of these 4 tubes was a ragdoll model of Shell, and the models appear to be hooked up to some sort of breathing apparatus. And if this is an official map, then this could be evidence for the theory that Shell is actually a clone. There's a theory that Shell is actually a clone of one of the first people to do a experiment, or rather run the test in the Enrichment Center with GLaDOS, and consequently become the first one to escape the Enrichment Center, and that Shell is merely a clone. This is also suggested by the fact that there's graffiti, the graffiti on the walls, and that GLaDOS says to Shell that she had her brain permanently backed up in case something bad happens to her, and once she deleted it, the part of her that could survive forever is now gone, according to GLaDOS. Toward the end of the video, you meet the boss. They have sort of a mini boss battle on this level, which apparently is the incarnation of GLaDOS on the ship. This incarnation of GLaDOS is a blocky robot, like some kind of Transformer wannabe, topped off with one of GLaDOS's eyes. This robot can shoot lasers, a la the Stalkers, and also shoot energy balls. It is not an NPC. It is a scripted entity from the looks of it. So, again, we can go either way with that. No, real or fake. At the end of the video, like the last part of the video, there's some sort of explosion. It looks like the portal malfunction that was seen at the end of Portal that destroys the robot and also apparently breaks the portal gun, which GLaDOS says, nice job breaking it, hero. So the portal gun is broken and the player goes outside. Now, the outside environment is not an Arctic environment. It is actually more like the environment we saw at the end of Portal, like outside the Enrichment Center. So, again, we don't know what this means. Maybe it's a placeholder for something else, or maybe it's just a fake map. We don't know. And at the end, a gunship appears and flies to the player. That's where the video ends. Now, this video does cut from place to place, and this is allegedly to skip past parts that are like very bugged, or like parts that like apparently contain huge plot details for episode 3. So again, here's my thoughts and my final thoughts on this whole thing here. Again, there is absolutely nothing in this video to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that this is a real or fake map. It's absolutely too close to call here. The grounds for it being fake is that there's a lot of materials we used in Portal, and the fact that it appears to switch engines from time to time. And the grounds for it being real is you have the new entity, the blocky robot thing, and the fact that the map does look pretty authentic. So again, we don't know. Now, if this is a fake map, my kudos goes to the map maker. They made a great job making this map, and it probably keep us all entertained until episode 3 comes out. If this is a real map, if by some chance this does turn out to be a real map, we're in for one hell of a game then. I mean, that's all I can say here, because if this is real, then we're in for one hell of a game here. Because it had a very spooky feel to it, very like dark and creepy feel to it. But this map, if it is real, will almost certainly not be the final product, because Valve has a tendency of putting out videos of like claim to be like gameplay videos, then find that the game itself has changed drastically from these videos. So again, if this is fake, then good job to the map maker, and if this turns out to be a real map, then episode 3 is going to be the shit. So